Welcome back to Endless Legend. I'm Mats, and this is my Allayi playthrough on Endless difficulty. The Allayi being, of course, the winter-based or season-changing based faction in the game. And unfortunately, we couldn't really complete the main quest because we didn't have enough pearls for that random stuff. What we do want to have enough pearls for is this upgrade, or this legendary deed, Beloved of the People, which gives us happiness or disapproval, or expansion disapproval reduction there. Third time lucky. But to do that, we need to build 3 more Goths, or some random other things. We can't really build a port in this place, because we're too far away from the sea. We could get this Throne of Emperors, but we need more Mithrite, which is currently not available on the marketplace, I think. Yeah, sadly the marketplace is pretty inconsistent. It is still the best bet to pick up all the stuff you need, but yeah. And this Goth costs quite a lot of pearls, meaning that we need to pick up more pearls from other locations. Let's actually see if we can trade for pearls. Wonder how our good friend Red is feeling about trading. Envious. Your unique facility or common frontier, the living space tensions. Well, I'll be envious of me too, to be honest. Retreat. Alright. They do have pearls though. Let me Declaration of War on. Yeah. Why not? Oh. Wait, I just got pearls, right? Yeah, okay. Never mind. Their message confused me a lot. I was like, wait, did I just agree to go to war for you? Is that what happened? No? If so, what happened? Okay. Let's just pull through here. Looks like Blue has got our citadel there. How are they mocking? Well, we're beating you in terms of winning. You're the traders clan, and we're winning an economic victory, and you're not. Aren't you ashamed? Shouldn't you be ashamed instead of mocking? Come on, mocking is just rude. Speaking of just rude, I should probably pick up some of the pearls in the Reds region. I do desperately need. Nah, I can always trade for them later. I don't want to antagonize a Red even more. Yeah, at this point in the game, we're just waiting for this economic victory to hit. We're really close. The thing about economic victory, the warning only triggers when you're at a certain percentage, but the point of the victory is that you need to gather a certain amount of dust. And if it only triggers at 70% dust, you basically already won, so the warning is delayed, if you think about it. Like, other things are more linear, like the science victory. Science victory is reasonably linear. The progress is like you get the first couple of science victory things, and it's like, okay, fine, that happened, but you still have a lot of time to get it in the meantime. And that's just not the case for dust victories. Dust victories you'll be at like 10, 20% or something, and then suddenly you'll jump to higher percentages. So dust victory is it's very misleading there. You should check this reasonably often to make sure. Because now, look, in the last couple of 10 turns maybe, we've jumped to a huge amount here. We even went leading on diplomatic victory, it's kind of funny. Expansion. Although, you get less information about scientific. Like, you only get information about scientific once somebody gets those science wonder things. Or the final tier of science victory. Okay, the bonus dust on cities is something we desperately want. Oh, no. Yeah, desperately is the right word. Bonus movement on units is something we also desperately want. But the bonus dust is more pertinent to actually winning the game at this point. So I'm just going to go like that. And yeah, actually winning the game is nice. As you might have guessed. This is level 2, yeah. Yeah, it should be. Now we have this other Goth. That's costing us 37 pearls. I think we should be able to get the final Goth next turn. Maybe we just need a couple of extra pearls. Hopefully we don't have to steal them from anyone. Again, the annoying thing about playing the Allayi is that you do need lots of pearls to improve your cities. So you don't have standard districts. Normally I would like to build the Garths instead of standard districts. But the problem is you just can't get random standard districts if you feel like it. You need to get the Garths. Again, the fights actually don't matter too much here, but they do help us set this empire back. Again, the score is highly misleading. I am completely in control of this game despite... Wait, Murat is that high? No, interesting. I feel like I'm completely in control of this game despite not winning on score. So don't think of scores as like telling you who's actually winning the game. When I started playing these games, I was behind on score on turn 10 or something, or turn 50, and I was like, no! I'm not gonna win! But it's really not like that. At least on endless difficulty. Alright. Turn 59, or like 59%. We're rapidly closing in on the economic victory. And once we get that expansion approval reduction, if it works like I think it does, and we stop having expansion disapproval, I think I might just go for all the cities I can get my hands on. Again, because we're playing the Allayi, we had to be quite compact in our cities early on, before we got the luxury machine rolling. And yeah, that means we are, unlike other nations, we're not able to expand. Well, other nations can't expand too much either, but we can't expand nearly as much as other factions can, at least early in the game as well. That's also what we're going for, like a sort of 2 base or 2 city strategy. Well, I should be able to get this at last now. Yeah, next turn. Alright, and then... yeah, as you can see, we're getting 5% towards the economic victory each turn, even in winter. That's completely insane. Ted has been the target of some infiltrators. We have 11 trade routes of the city. We do, right? Yeah. Why are we not trading? That's weird. That's the graphic floor. Oh, it's because it's during the turn cycle. So now we have patriotic propaganda. And it looks like we should be able to... They're agreeing to a truce, okay. They're going to close borders. And there's another fight, which we should easily win. There's another fight, which we should easily win. I really expected more resistance out of Orange. Maybe we just hit a timing where we were the only player with the most... with the special resources required to build an army. Or build an effective army. I'm going to move my Guardian over here to link up with this army, and hopefully we can just heal that army then. Bounce over to the Guardian. You can activate this Guardian repair thing, which is pretty cool. And now we're just bouncing around again. I want to avoid this River of Fire because it's a River of Fire. There. And with 70%, insane. So we should be winning pretty quickly. Alright. Is there anything else I really want? Oh, I did want to check if the expansion disapproval is down. So that's weird. So we have here, we have 50% reduction. Here we have 50%. And, sorry, here, they're here with 25 and 25. So we should add up to 100 unless this is computed in a weird way. Minus approval generation on cities. I guess it affects how much each city adds to the expansion disapproval or something. I find this very confusing. If somebody knows how the maths works on that, that would be great. How does the math work? Attack. Capture that. Now let's check. How's the math? Or how's the happiness? It's good enough. If Oros is low, that's probably a red flag. Now we should capture. No, we can't actually capture their capital yet, but we will be doing that next turn. Now they want to close borders. They want a truce, and I think we will refuse. Sorry, guys. Where's Janister? This is our new city. We're just gonna put everyone in food so nobody starves. That is the plan. Kind of weird that more food adds more population all the time. Like, think about real world countries, like, sometimes people are so prosperous that they just have less kids. That would be an interesting mechanic. It would be interesting if, like, in the game, like, you could choose between getting more population units or less population units. And there will be benefits or costs associated with each. Although it might be too complicated for no reason. Yeah, we're just going to capture the city again. Is Aurigans still fine? Okay, we're nearing the point where our expansion discipline is really going to kick in. And we can't afford to lose. Oh no, we lost fervent. Oh no! Doesn't matter too much. We should be doing fine on dust production. Perfectly fine. Again, this this luxury alchemist thing is a nice quality of life upgrade at this point. You don't have to keep reapplying the stupid boosters. I don't even need to get dust driven distillery, to be honest. It's pretty cool that we could unlock dust driven distillery effectively by this legendary deed. Very cool. Like, we're getting basically this upgrade on a legendary deed. It's pretty cool. They're getting commercial embargo? Oh. Give me the money. I want the money. Alright. Wait. I didn't check water. Alright, so now we get to watch our armies just descend on these poor guys. Wreck them. Yeah, they have infantry slayer, but so do we, and they're infantry, and we're not. Flying units are technically not infantry, even though they look like infantry. You always have to check the tag, because sometimes that doesn't make sense. Alright. This should be easy. Oh, and the other thing you should always remember is, like, never ever, or always, at the start of the game, make sure you have that stupid thing, what is it called? There is a setting in the starting game menu which affects your combat speed. And for the love of God, like, I'm not even religious, but, like, go in that setting and, like, make sure you put combat speed to something close to maximum. You don't have to put it at maximum, but the normal combat speed is, like, glacially slow. Like, if you ever go to war with anything, you're gonna have to, like, do auto every time, no matter how badly the AI plays for you, because you will not you will not have the patience for that shit. So yeah. I'm sure I mentioned that before, but it bears repeating. Yeah, and I think economic victory is just around the corner. So we can just kick through a bit. We can make peace with Orange after we've, like, taken all of their regions. Oh! We've actually taken basically all of their regions. That's pretty funny. Or at least we've carved out the space for us on this continent. The Hungry are sated. That's a good thing. Good. So let's see how desperate they are. They look more nervous. City's taken too long. Yeah, okay. Well. They still don't want the truce! How nervous are you? It's like nervous, really. Really. Interesting. You have a weird way of showing it, let's put it that way. Not sure why we're not having trade routes. That's very strange. We should be having trade routes in this city. Alright, I've basically won. Locate the region Karat, and the first to defeat the Guardian roaming there. Okay. Let's first defeat the Lurid Secrets. Alright. Where is Carrot? Yeah, I guess we might as well defeat a Guardian. Like, I have things to do. Why not? Well, I can do other... Well, what was I saying? Anyway, I can't go over there because I'm just short of getting into the water. Or across the water. And that means... Actually, I can just get here and then I'll drop into the water, I think, and then go across there. Or I might die because the ice melting is bad. I think the ice melting actually kills you. I'm not actually sure about that. It would be cool if I get to do that to another army at some point. Like, on this channel. That'd be so cool. Definitely like historical action movies or something. We got Aurified. Oh wait, we won! Yes! We did it. I'm one of the Draken. Which is... I mean, I could have ended the alliance just to win on my own, but it doesn't really matter. The point is I won on my own. Basically. And kind of, funnily enough, I won with the help of, or together with the Draken who was fighting against the entire time. So, thanks again for joining me for this last episode of Endless Legend with the Allayi. We can quickly recap what happened in that game. So, firstly, the start is a bit rough with the Allayi. You have to stick to a relatively low count of cities, and because the Endless AI expands rapidly at the start, and because it quickly puts pressure on you, that means that the AI has the upper hand at that point, and it could quickly build up an army. And the Red attacked us really quickly, meaning that we lost the region, but we were able to fight back and capture it back. So the early section was quite bumpy. Then to deal with our happiness, I mean, the big thing about the early game, or the game in general, is that the big advantage of the Allayi is that we have probably the best scouts in the game. Like the Skyfin, in addition to our fast-moving units, mean that we can just cover all the territory, pick up as many pills and ruins as we can get our hands on. Especially during the Dust Eclipse. So the Dust Eclipse from Inferno really adds a lot to the Allayi. And then afterwards we just... Yeah, so having repelled Red a couple of times and having used our map control, we could build up pretty well into the end game by picking up extra luxuries with that luxury alchemists and building up our trade routes. And that helped us get a Dust victory, which is fast becoming, or economic victory, which is fast becoming my favorite victory type because it just seems in general to be faster than scientific victory. And it's a victory that you don't have to like do tedious things like kill everyone's capital or something, capture everyone's capital. So yeah, that was pretty fun, and despite my worries, the Allayi turned out to be pretty strong there. Although, as usual, the really tough part about Endless is picking up or surviving the starting section. Cool, so join me next time as I probably return to Endless Space 2. I've skipped that game in one of my series, but I'm definitely interested to play it again. And I think I want to play the Vodiani, because the Vodiani seem very on theme for Halloween. Like, they have this sort of saintly theme, because they worship saint, or worship the virtuous, or the saints, and they have a church going on, but also they're vampiric, because they leech the life force from other civilizations, so they have the sort of best of both worlds for Halloween, I guess. So look forward to that, and be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this content and or learned something.